Right, we're going again. Right, so we're going on the next exercise. There's the windmills. So here, coming up. So drawing the hand down, so for 3, or you've got the side bends. Ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Comfortable range, and then swap each side. Or we can stick with this option here. Comfortable range for yourself, Helen. So lace it here. So 45 seconds of work. So it's working the core, so shoulders back and down, feet are hip width apart. We've got this option here. So feeling like right in the sides. 3, last 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds recovery. So we're going on to the cardio. So that V step or jump. So forward, forward, back, back. Or we can do jump forward, step back. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So forward, forward, back, back. Or jump forward, step back. Make sure it's that soft knees landing. "20 seconds to go." Oh, I was doing the opposite way there. Jump forward, step back. 10 seconds. Last 5. And rest there. 15 seconds recovery. So I'm going into that lunge with bicep curl. So grabbing your weights, step back and curl at the same time. Remember you do your options here. And then a curl. Just a comfortable range. Or even if you want to do single arms, that's also fine. Ready? We're going again in 5 seconds. So that lunge and curl. Off we go. 45 seconds of work. So remember you can, if you feel it's too much in the arms, got coordination going on here. Opposite leg to arm if you're doing this option, feel it's too much in the upper body. Good. 20 seconds to go. Good, so if you can try and get a little lower to get a little bit deeper in the range, only feel whatever you feel comfortable. 10 more seconds. That's 3. Last few reps. And rest there. Okay, so we're going into the deadlifts. And then 1, 2, 3, reset. So options, deadlifts, if it feels too much in the back, do that row here. Ready? Off we go. So deadlifts, 3, 2, 1, reset. Just above the knees. And then reset. Or we can stick with the deadlifts and come onto the floor, onto the chair, sorry, and then, or we stick with here, a little bit heavier. Focus on that breathing, big inhale, exhale into the, when you lift, 1, 2, 3. So feel that squeeze of the shoulder blades, and coming back, last few seconds. Elevate that tailbone and relax there. Okay, knee lift hold. So holding on the chair or the floor. So we've got this knee lift hold and then control it down while you've got that march. Important is just to keep your shoulders in line with your hips. Or we can come onto the floor and having that V sit here or here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Hold, brace the core and then coming down. That's it. Or you've got that little bit of a march. So the slower the better. You're just focusing on this part of the body here. by pulling in the abdominals into the spine and your shoulders in line with your hips. So you're trying to resist, it wants to pull you back. You're trying to resist and then control it. So we've got another 15 more seconds. You're choosing this option. 10 more. And then we're on to our last 3, 2, and 1. Recover there. So for last 15 seconds, we've got on to our last exercise, which is your star jump, so your jacks. So jacks here, option here, or a seated version. Ready? Off we go. So we've got this option here. If you are choosing this option here, the slightly lower impact option, please don't slow it down. You go a bit at the same time, go at your own pace. Doesn't mean it's an easier option. That lateral in and out movement. Oh, it's warm. Keep that energy up. We've got 15 more seconds. Last one of these. Last one of this round. That's 3, 2, 1. Okay, breathe. How are we all doing? Excellent. Okay, so moving on to the last round. So how are we feeling? Do we want to do a 30 seconds recovery or a 15 seconds recovery? So this is 30 seconds and 2 is for 15 seconds. So 1 or 2? 2, 2, yes, good. 15 seconds. Go with the team. Right, so that's squat and press. Get it over and done with. Like, who needs rest? I'm only kidding. Right, so squat and press first. So we're ready to go again? Or do you want another 10 seconds, another 15 seconds? Give me a wee thumbs up to make sure we're ready to go. Yep, thumbs up, good. Right, we'll go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So that's squat and press. Push. Big drive overhead. Make sure you brace the core so you're not hyperextending that back. You want that tailbone under. So working all through that posterior chain, the connecting muscles around your spine. Good. So if you can, try a little higher, a little bit deeper in the squat to advance it because you're all doing so well. 15 more seconds. There, that's 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds recovery. So that kettlebell swing, hip drive, or you've got that deadlift, front raise. Okay, ready, off we go. So you really squeeze the glutes and brace the core when you get to this part here, alright? So it's that hip drive. Or you can have, if you're using single weights, even at the side. So that pendulum hip drive. Getting the back of the legs working. Really sit that, push that bottom down, back and down. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds recovery. So we've got that windmill. Okay, so remember, point your toes the opposite way direction. You're using this option here. You can go a little bit lower, but only comfortable range if you can. And looking up, so you feel it more on the sides. Off we go when you're ready. And you just keep the same comfortable range. You're not squashing. So a little bit of a side bend. So you feel it working. Sides. Good. Keep this energy up. Okay, it's fine. Nearly there, last 10 more seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Rest there. So the V step or the into a jump. So that forward, forward, back, back. Or jump, step it back. Jump, step it back. Or you can just do forward step taps. Off we go. So forward, forward, back, back. So if you're jumping towards that soft landing, and reset at the top when you come back. So use the arms to drive the body forward and then step it back. So yeah, push your feet out wide like a squat and then come back using that option here. 20 more seconds. Remember, if you're doing this one here, try and sink a little bit deeper. You're not changing legs, leading leg. We're on our last, coming up for 5 more seconds. And rest there. 15 seconds recovery. Bicep lunges with bicep curls. So your options, or even one at a time, or with a lunge. Off we go. Not much rest in between. So if you feel like it's too much upper and lower, maybe you can do just your lower first, then your upper. So if you feel the balance is going a little bit, that's fine. Only do range, comfortable range. 20 more seconds. That's it. Focus on your breathing. 5 more seconds. And rest there. 15 seconds recovery. So now we're going into that deadlift. So tip from the hips, nice straight back. And then pulse, 2, 3, reset. Or we just go, if you feel it's too much in the back, then we can just do your deadlifts. Pushing back here, feel that stretch the back of your legs. We're going in 5 more seconds. Or we can come onto the bench, chair, off we go. So down, and then 1, 2, 3, reset. Deadlift, 1, 2, 3, reset. So I'm resetting, really pull the elbows back. So you don't want to be hunching up like this. So pulling the elbows back towards the mid-center of your back. That's it, and then reset. So you really feel the lats working. That's these muscles here. So we've got another 10 more seconds. And then reset. And rest there. Okay, so knee lift and hold. Coming up for our last 2 exercises. Okay, so these here, and control it down. Or single legs. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Sit and hold. So you're thinking the shoulders in line with your hips at the top part of the body. It's not moving. 10 more seconds. 20 more seconds. I was like, that was a quick 45. We're coming up for our last 10 more seconds. Sometimes the slower the better. Feel those internal abdominals working. 3, 2, 1, rest there. Up to standing for the last one. So it's your star jumps or jacks or half jacks. Let's open this door. Ready. And snake ones here. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So last 45 seconds of work. So if you want to let low impact, that's your options. Feel your legs a bit heavy, then you can do that seated version. Good. Roll up here anyway. That's it. So we have got last 15 seconds of work. Let me stick between that 3 to 7 scale. We're not total exhaustion. Last 5 more seconds. And we are done. Okay, so cool down. So nice gentle jog or in the spot. Nice deep breathing. Or a march. Okay, so shoulder rolls, release that upper body tension. And backwards. Bring that heart rate down gradually. Okay, so bring one arm across, side tapping. That shoulder stretch. Big inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. The other side. Okay, triceps. Bend the elbow. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. Okay, nice and long, hand behind, triceps. Focus on nice deep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Okay, quads, so you're holding on to the chair, hands in the laces, push the hips forward, knees in line. Struggle down there. You can also maybe hold on to the chair and the wall. Feel that stretch. Inhale, exhale into the stretch. Other side. Make sure you're not hyperextend that back, knees in line up together, tailbone tucked in a little bit. Hamstrings, so we can come seated for this one. Stretch out in front and then hinging forward. Or if you want to do the standing version, you can do this one here. Whatever you find, you're going to get the benefits. Inhale into the stretch. Reset. Switch sides, switch legs. Little bend in the back of your knees, just so we can feel that stretch all the way up into the top of the hamstrings. Open up the hips, figure 4, sitting down or onto the bench. You'll probably have to do this more often, Helen, tying your laces. Not easy. And the other side, open up the hips. I always find doing a seated version if you can on this one, because it's hard to do stand up. Well done if you're giving it a go. Last one, you're holding onto the chair, looking over your shoulder, stretching off the lats. Other side, looking over the opposite shoulder. Hands out wide, give yourself a round of applause. Well done. Okay, questions, feedback, how did we get on?